Thanks for joining us. I'm Marlin Bohling with a look at our ag commodity trade today. I want to get you updated on our grain markets, and then I want to take you on a venture to the East Coast and find out what's going on in the Mid-Atlantic region. We'll talk with Ben Hushon here in just a minute. Let's take a look at our corn market right now. And currently we have the corn now trading 3/4 higher at 306 1/4. Boy, it got close down there testing that support around that 301 mark today. It got down to 302 3/4. It was snooping around there, but it has bounced back now, and we're about 3.5 to almost 4 cents off of that low now. We have the December contract 2 3/4 higher at 332 1/4. On the soybean market right now, you currently have the May 1.5 lower at 827 1/2, but it's 3 cents off of its earlier low this morning. November now up a penny at 841 1/4. On the wheat market in Chicago, we have the May contract just 1/4 cent higher at 521 1/4, while that new crop July is unchanged on the day. In Kansas City, May is 4 3/4 higher at 475 1/4. July is gaining 5.5 cents right now. And in Minneapolis trade, we have May now 2 3/4 higher at 496 3/4. July is up 3.5 cents on the day at this point. July cotton currently up 125 points at 56.26, reversing the loss they had yesterday. Let's go to Ben Hushon of the mill in Whitehall, Maryland, and get his thoughts on what's going on in the Mid-Atlantic region. What are the farmers up to today, Ben?
Good morning, Marlin. We continue to stay cool and wet. Had several mornings in the 30s last week since we last talked. 1.5 inches of rain rolled in here Friday. Another inch on Sunday. Calling for some showers this evening, and this morning was, again, in the low 30s, so I did my usual Tuesday morning soil temp, and we are still at 48 degrees. And just as a reminder, 3 weeks ago we were at 51, so it's slipped back to 48 the last 2 weeks.
So the producers right now, they are looking at what stage on the crops?
So I sent, for the viewers, I sent in a variety of pictures because that's sort of the situation we're in. Growers are getting 1, maybe 2 days a week in the field to do some work. That might happen again this week. So we've got barley starting to come into head. We've got Maryland threw out a bonus offer. If you let your cover crop stand till May 1st, there would be a bonus. Well, there's some folks going to collect that bonus unintentionally because there have been very few days in the last month to get any burn down. One of the pictures I sent in was a whole bunch of fields just with no burn down, cover crop or not. It's just we are certainly at about a 1% corn planted and beans planted at best in our area. So things went from being ahead in February and March, to being behind as we wind April down.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say, and the way the weather shakes out. So, Ben, we wish everybody the best, and thank you for the update again this week. We'll check in with you next week at this time, see what's going on by then. Ben Hushon is with the mill in Whitehall, Maryland. We'll come back in a moment, and we'll take a look at our livestock trade on a Tuesday right after this.